What's going on, guys? I'm back again with the weekly Rust skins videos, and this is going to be another quick Rust item store skin investing video this week. And that is simply because this week is Poo. Unfortunately, I forgot to buy my skins last week, so I missed out on the 2022 charitable Rust skins, which breaks my heart. I don't understand why Facepunch didn't keep the charity skins in for 2 weeks and they only had them in for 1 week, but you know, it do be like that sometimes. That's on me, really. I had the whole week to buy them. And I also missed the Blackout MP5, which sucks. I'm sure that's probably more expensive now, but I'll have to cop that one later. We've got the Banger SAR continuation of the Banger set. We've just had the Thompson and the SAP. Thompson's actually quite old. We've had the SAP accepted last week, though. Going for $3.05. Personally, I think the Banger SAR is the weakest of the Banger set. I actually like the Tommy and I like the SAP. I don't like the SAR. I don't think it's very good. I think its ADS is pretty basic as well. Just straight up just purple. Nothing really that special about it. It does have the bang at the end of the SAR, but I mean, overall, it's just not for me. I don't really like it, and I don't think it's a standout SAR skin. Going for $3.05, I do think there's better SAR skins you can get on the community market as well, so overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Banger SAR off of the Rust item store for this week. Right, moving over to the Gothic Warlord AR, going for $3.85. This is the same thing I say about pretty much every single AR that ever comes out in the Rust item store these days. I'm not going to recommend investing in it. It's already going for $3.85, almost $4, straight up for an AK skin that people are going to forget about next week. So it does have a cool design. It's pretty unique, but I don't think it's going to really stand out. I don't think people are going to fall in love with it and go head over heels with it. It does have a red ADS, as you can see. Unfortunately, there is no actual picture of the ADS on these screens, and you're not going to be looking at it in game because I'm not going to do that part for this week. But overall, Gothic Warlord AR, not going to recommend investing in too many AK skins on the community market already. I'm sure there's a bunch that look better than that, subjective opinion, of course, and are cheaper than $3.85. So I don't think it's going to go up in value simply because it's not really going to have any demand. Currently, it is fourth on the top sellers as well, which is actually peculiar. I wasn't expecting that, but some people apparently like it. Overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in it though, because I don't think it's going to have any demand once it leaves the Rust item store and goes to the community market. Right, moving over to the No Mercy Armored Door, going for $4.60. The No Mercy set was, keyword there, was a successful set back in the day, but the No Mercy set has not had any skins accepted for quite a long time, hence it no longer really being a successful set. It is still an absolute easy moneymaker if you... Okay, so as I was saying, the No Mercy Armored Door, look, it's going for $4.60 already. It doesn't have a glowing aspect to it, so it's not a glowing deployable, and that does really mean that it doesn't have a pay-to-win aspect. So I'm pretty sure this is the only... wow, I've completely lost my train of thought. I'm pretty sure this is the only No Mercy Armored Door. Ignore my DMs. The only No Mercy deployable. Bloody, there you go. No Mercy deployable. Anyway, I'm just not going to recommend investing in it. $4.60 is its starting price. Completely lost track of thought there, clearly. But yeah, overall, I just think it's too expensive on the Rust item store for what it is. Look, if this was accepted like a year ago when No Mercy was coming out and it was just absolutely the big deal and the big thing back then yeah, I do think you would have actually been able to make pretty easy profits off of this one. But these days we have quite a lot of nice looking single armored doors, and at this point it not having a glow is what's going to really affect its demand. Currently it's number 2, so it does still have a bit of demand. But I do think it's probably going to sit around that $4.60 mark. Even if it goes up to $5 or something like that, look, that's only a 40-cent gain. But then you have to keep in mind that Steam tax is going to take that anyway. So I do think you'd be able to get this one for a little bit cheaper with a buy order on the community market. That's what I would recommend to do if you plan on investing in the No Mercy Armored Door. Overall, really nice door skin, but the fact that it doesn't have a glowing aspect to it does make it less desirable to most people. Moving over to the Paisley Bandana, going for $1.55. I'm pretty sure Helk must have accidentally accepted this because this is the most random skin I've seen accepted into the Rust item store in a long time. It looks like someone's pressed Control-C, Control-V, and just straight up copied an image onto a bandana skin, and this is what we have. So no idea why this was accepted, but apparently Helk likes this skin creator or accidentally accepted a skin. So here is the Paisley Bandana. Going for $1.55. I don't think it's going to have any demand on the community market, and so I'm not going to recommend investing in it, even though it is in the store price. Currently, it is last on the top sellers page, so not going to be oversaturated, but not going to have any demand. Moving over to the tempered garage door, going for $7.65. We did just have the tempered sheet metal door accepted in the game recently. I'm pretty sure that was really expensive as well, like $5, $6, something like that. This is going for $7.65. And in my opinion, that is far too expensive to be picking this one up off of the Rustam store. If you think you're going to make money off of this, then it's going to be a tricky one to do indeed. It'll go up during Christmas time, but the fact that it's $7.65 already, I do think you're going to be able to get it cheaper in the community market with the buy order. That is what I would recommend to do instead of picking it up off of the Rustam store for this week. All right, moving over to the Tiki faceplate and chest plate. Going for $2.30 each. I do see the Tiki set most likely continuing. This is a new set, but look, honestly, I don't think it's going to have demand. What is it sitting at on the Rustam store at the moment? Currently, it's sitting at 6th and 7th place, so better than the Banger SAR and the Paisley Bandana. But look, I just don't think it's going to have demand, even if the set continues. I don't think it's really going to be something like the No Mercy or the Glory or the Blackout or the Whiteout or blah, 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 blah. Whatever other popular sets there's been, just because this is a lot more niche, the Tiki chestplate and stuff like that, compared to having a black camo skin, for example. So overall, $2.30 each as well. I'm pretty sure that's more expensive than usual for armor or clothing. And look, quite frankly, I honestly don't think it's worth it. Like, they're cool skins, but they're not standout skins. They're just like you would expect this to be a cheaper skin, to be honest. So overall, not going to recommend investing in the Tiki chestplate or face mask, as I just simply don't think they'll have demand at all on the community market. And the only way I think they'll actually go up in value is if the set continues. All right, moving over to the Toxic Wolf sleeping bag. Now, this week has just been disappointing. So I actually like the Toxic Wolf set. I really like the Toxic Wolf guns. I think they're sick. I think the Toxic Wolf sleeping bag has truly missed the mark. You can only just tell that there's the wolf design, that being just the fangs, like the mouth, which I think there's artwork here at the end. The GIF actually looks sick, and it's pronounced GIF, not GIF. But $3.05, it's not even a glowing deployable. At least that's what the Rustam store is selling me. Otherwise, I would say glowing, this item glows or some crap like that, somewhere in the top right. So the fact that this doesn't glow, like this whole outline here of the mouth and the whiskers should all glow, and the fact that it doesn't is a massive missed opportunity. And I think that for that reason, and basically that reason alone, I'm not going to recommend investing in this skin. You could have had a sick outline of the glow of the teeth and the mouth and then the toxic symbol, but that chance has clearly been missed, and it is not a glowing deployable. $3.05, if this thing glowed, then it would have made a lot more sales, but unfortunately not. It is sitting at number 3 on the top sellers, so it's probably going to have a decently high demand. Quantity on the community market. I'll say 2 good things about it. So it is a nice looking skin. So that's one. And then secondly, this is pushing it, but it's semi-pay to win. Like, look, it's clearly blending in pretty well with the environment around it. So the grass, it is blending in quite well, but there is better skins if you're trying to pick up a sleeping bag for that situation. So there is like the green camo sleeping bags, there's the desert camo sleeping bags, and there's also the tundra camo sleeping bags. So you've got to keep that in mind as well. And for $3.05 as its starting store price, I simply don't think it's going to have enough demand for it to go up in value. We already have a bunch of skits looking sleeping bags. Also, people want to have their glowing deployable sleeping bags so they can navigate through their base at night a little easier if they don't have a flashlight or a naked torch. So overall, not going to recommend investing in the Toxic Wolf sleeping bag either. That's going to do it for this week. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to buy anything from this week. Maybe I might pick up the No Mercy Armored Door to support my homie Bad Trip. But look, the tempered garage door, in my opinion, is too expensive. I don't like the Banger SAR. I basically never buy AKs. So yeah, that's that. Tiki chest plate and face mask, I think are mid-tier skins. Wouldn't buy them. The Paisley Bandana, I feel like, has literally been accepted by accident. So I mean, I'm just going to pretend that skin doesn't even exist. Sorry to the skin creator, but it looks like trash. And the Toxic Wolf sleeping bag, I like how it looks, but it's just, as I said, it could have been so much better. And just knowing that it could have been better, it just disappoints me looking at the skin, so I don't even want to see it in game. Anyway, that is what the Rust Item store is looking like for this week. Helk seriously needs to pick up his game. It is good though. Keep in mind, we do have to have some bad skins every now and then. It's going to be like Counter-Strike, for example, where you get a new case, some of the skins look like trash, and some of the skins look fat. But look at these prices. It looks like absolute trash. How are we supposed to invest in any of this stuff? And how is Face Punch meant to make money when they're accepting bloody garbage skins? What happened with this Paisley Bandana? Control A, Control C, Control V. Such a later, I just made a skin. Okay, peace. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Remember, have a skits one.